Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce Semantics video session 252. So basically in today's video, what I'll be doing is I'll be actually doing that first question, which we went through in the previous session. So here, this was the first question which we had, right? Show me all official products along with their sales and support details if available. Now, we already discussed about all these three all these three data which we had, right? So all these three tables I already have shown you in the previous session. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be uploading this. I thought to upload it before starting the session, but I thought anyhow, let me do that in case, some of you are not aware of how to do it, which I've already explained in my previous sessions, but let's do it right now. So I will move to my Analytics Studio. We'll go to create dataset, CSV file, and basically I have this product master. So I will save it in my SAQL app. Click on next. Just a moment. Let me click on back. I'll just give an underscore, okay? Product master. So this is dimension and this is also dimension. So completely fine. Let me click on upload file. Continue in the background. I don't need to see it right now. Let it continue. Let me close it and let me upload the second one. So again, the same thing, data set. And here I have this thing called sales table. So let me open this. Next, let me save it in my SQL app. Again, this is measure units sold and this is dimension, which is completely fine. Now let me click on upload file. Okay, let's close this. Let me click on uploading the support tickets file as well in the same location. So I have just uploaded all the three files. We will quickly cross check as well. So I have the product master. If I just show you the values table. So as you can see, this is showing me the P1D and product name, which is matching like this one. Okay, P1, P2, P3, P4, and all these are the product name. Sorry, all these are the product name as well. Now let me open the sales table. And here also, if I go to my values table as well. So here also it's successfully uploaded P1, P2, P5, and you have all this units sold. Okay. Now comes the support ticket. I think I need to refresh probably. I think I need to refresh this once. Yeah, so I have the support tickets as well. Going to values table. Yeah, so I have P1, P3, P6, and that is something which I see over here. So the tables are successfully uploaded, which is fine right now. Now let's come back to this first question. So again, like I already explained you, what is this product master sales table and support tickets. Now we will solve each questions one by one. Today we will solve the first question. Show me all official products along with their sales and support details if available. So what I will do is maybe I can just, first we will understand what will be the solution of it. Okay, so maybe let me just paste this question here as well. Let me merge and center. Okay, and I have all these three tables, for example. So let me just paste it over here as well. size. Okay, that's fine. Now, what will be my final solution? Okay, so what will be my final table? We will just find that out. So I will of course have the PID. Let me copy it over here. Okay, the product name, and finally I will have the units sold as well as the support tickets, right? All these columns I definitely need to see at the end of the day. Now it is showing show me all official products along with their sales and support details if available. At the end of the day, what they want to see is this complete thing, right? That's the meaning of it. So I hope you will agree with me. So this four values which are there, clearly we need to see that because it's showing, telling me to show all official products. And other than that, if some values are available, then show that. For example, for P1, P2, I already have this value. Okay, for P40, I don't have anything. That's not needed. For P1, P3, I have 10 and 15. So I can just write over here 10. I can write over here 15. That's it. Okay. Now for others, we can show it as 0. That's a different thing. But if I hope you will agree with me that this is my final table, right? For this particular question, show me all official products along with their sales and support details if available. So my client is able to see all the products, fine, all the official products. That's what my clients want to see. And of course, if that had some sales, that will also show up. Now, this is the final result, right? Now we will understand like how we can utilize the co-group functions and solve this problem. First thing, always remember that SAQL works. The concept of SAQL is that in co-group, it works from left to right. Okay, so let me open the notepad. Let me write this thing over here. In SAQL, co-group functions works from left to right. Okay? Now, what does that mean is at the end of the day, I definitely know that I need everything from A. So what I will do is I will co-group A and B and I will go for left, right? So if I just like manually write that over here. So this particular thing, this is the question. I definitely know that I have to go for co-group. My every EID from A has to come up, all the product details, because that's what the client wants to see, all official products. Now what I will do is I will go for B, right? I can go for B and of course co-group A by, it will be PID. We are going to go for that field. And B, what I am going to do is I'm just going to do a left join. So it will be by PID as well. But since I have to join the third table as well, now once these two are joined, as I mentioned, along with their sales and support, this co-group functions works from left. So once this is done, we are finally getting that complete table where from A, I'm getting all the details, all the list. So once that is done, again, I will go for an inner join. Okay. Not inner join. I mean, I will again go for the left of this corresponding thing. So once this is done, what is going to happen is here also I will mention the left. Okay. And finally, I will write C by PID. Fine. So first we need to understand what is the meaning of this, that we are joining that A and B and I'm going for left join of A, which means I will get all the details from A. Now, once this is done, with C, I will again go for left. That's why I mentioned this part left, because it will go step by step from left to right. Okay, so this thing happened. Now what's next? With this table, I have to go for left. That's why it's written left over here. So again, with C, I will go left, which means that A and B combined, whatever is there, that will be left. And whatever details is available for C, just we need to pull that up. Okay, let's directly do it in SAQL and check it right now. So here I will open this product masters. Okay, first step is I will definitely add all the data sets. So I will go for sales table. I will go for support ticket and I will directly go to SAQL. I already have this written over here, so maybe I can just utilize this one. What I'm going to do is here, instead of all, I will of course go for EID, right? That thing I already know, but I have to go for PID. So I will take the help of PID and I will just replace it wherever it's written on. Okay, the next step is, as I mentioned here, with this is fine, I guess. So instead of Q1, what I can do is, just for simplicity, since I explained in terms of ABC, I will just write the name as ABC. Whatever is there, that is also correct, but just for, proper explanation purpose, I'm just renaming this. Fine. This one I can name it as Q, that is fine. Okay. Now I have to generate and I will see whether whatever I told you is coming correctly or not. So here, this one is of course not needed, this limit part. So here I will mention as PID, right? So A dot EID as EID, right? And then what I'm going to mention, the next thing is I need to find the product name, right? So I will again write A dot. Yeah, I will check the product name API name from here as product name. And finally, I will go for sum, right? So I will go for sum of B dot, and I will just check out the API name from here. That is units sold as total units sold. And finally, I have the sum of C dot, and I will take the tickets count. Okay. Now, I have to mention this term called first over here. Okay. I will explain you the reason why probably in the next video, but that is something which is needed. Otherwise, it will throw me an error, right? And let me just run the query. Now, as you can see over here, I'm getting that complete details, something which I mapped in the Excel sheet as well. I got the P1, P2, P3, P4, and their respective product name as well as the units sold, right? So here it is. Why it is showing as 5? Not quite sure about this one. Okay, it was 5 only. I think by mistake I've written that is 5. Okay, I think somewhere is okay. By mistake I've written 15 over here. It will be 5. Sorry about that. Now this is my final answer if you see. Okay. So this is the thing about it. And I can definitely save it as scenario 1, right? So this was the scenario 1, and let me just save it. For now, I will just save it as scenario 1. That is fine. And I will save it in my SAQL app. Now, why I utilize this function called first, we will understand this in our next session. And you know how we can map this 0 instead of blank, which you already know we have to utilize the coalesce function, but we will do that. But the first scenario is solved. I will just revise this and explain you like how that process happened in a step-by-step manner in our next session. So yeah, let's meet very soon in our next video.